What kind of civil engineer are you? A civil one. Man, shout out to Dr. Lee and his awesome, super hilarious jokes. Hello, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. We're getting a slightly different angle than our intro and a slightly different angle and lighting from what we did for the first video, which was the channel intro, but that is okay. I will find consistency one day. Today is just not that day. I really wanted to get this video out before I started live streaming my process of researching mass timber. More to come, more to come. But what am I going to be talking about in this video? I want to break down how I came to understand the pretty neat niche that is civil engineering. So with that said, what is civil engineering? It is one of the oldest formalized engineering disciplines, according to the ever so hallowed Wikipedia. It is secondary only to the engineering of war because, you know, humans be humans. But back to civil engineering. In my mind, I have always defined civil engineering as the application of math, science and physics to design systems that make human interaction possible. So how do we get water from point A to point B, where the majority of the population is? How do we manage that water? Who gets how much? Additionally, how do we make sure that person A can get to person B to do work and create things? And when they are there, are they in a safe spot? Will the building that they are working in, living in, collapse? Hopefully not. And hopefully the ground beneath their feet, you know, is well cared for, properly designed to prevent disaster. So, and that being said, in all honesty, civil engineering really can't be defined or fully understood, in my opinion, without mentioning or at least describing its subdisciplines. So let's get into it. The subdisciplines of civil engineering, in my mind, are broken down into really four main categories. And I break these into these four categories because that makes sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you. So first up, we have the hardscape. The hardscape includes what I would consider structural engineering, material science, surveying, and though it pains me to say this, and not put it in the miscellaneous category, I will also be putting geotechnical engineering into this category as well. Next up, I have the nature category, which I put the coastal engineering, environmental engineering, and water resources under. And then thirdly, we have the urban planning category, where we have site development, transportation engineering, and construction engineering / management. And then finally is the fourth category, in its own fun little category, we have the miscellaneous category, where I put earthquake engineering and forensic engineering because they are relatively niche and not necessarily something you would major in per se at a typical university. I'm sure, of course, universities exist out there for those majors specifically, but generally you have those previous subcategories. There you have it. Those are the major subdisciplines of the civil engineering field. If you would like to know more about civil engineering or where I got my information from, please go ahead and check the Wikipedia links in the description box below. So thank you for making it this far with me. I will be making more videos on the subject in the future to break down even further the subdisciplines I mentioned above. I plan to start out with the big four, which is structural engineering, geotechnical engineering, environmental / water resources, and construction engineering. So if you have any specific comments, questions about those things, or civil engineering in general, please go ahead and ask me in the comments below. I will be happy to answer them there, or maybe make another video entirely. Or even if you don't have any questions about civil engineering, please go ahead and say hi in the comments. I would love to say hi back to you. And with that said, thanks. And remember, engineering is a gem. Boom.